And it's Grant in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Duren, and it's Brooks in at the point. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Johnson against Grant. Here's Smooth. And the basket is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Quickly. Pass to Gordon. It doesn't go for him. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Here's Quickly, following the bucket by the Nets. Grant, left side. Over Johnson. And again, no good by Toronto. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Smooth. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Quickly. He had 28 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Thomas blocked. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Here's Thomas. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots. And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Brooks against Quickly. Pass to Kessler. Down low. Here's Thomas. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Here's Smooth. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Quickly, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Smooth. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now Quickly. No made baskets yet. Fires the 3. Thomas, that's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Smooth. Defended by Gordon. To the inside. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because It has been relentless.
What's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start. Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Arthur, Brooks defending, and that one drops.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Johnson on the wing. He played a great game against Indiana. Here's Smooth. Arthur. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Arthur. Brooks defending. Hook loose. Pass to Dick. The 3. That one is off. The Nets with the lead. Brooks, the pass to Smooth. Takes a 13-footer. Again, the Nets score.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Thomas, covered by Johnson. Thomas, that's good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Brooks.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Arthur, covered by Pirtle. From the baseline. Smooth, shot is good. Smooth's got 18.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
The Raptors have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Here's Dick. Claxton with a rebound. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Johnson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
1:21 left in the first quarter. Pass to Kessler. The jump hook. That one a little long. Here's Smooth. 18 points for him. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Arthur. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
.35 seconds left in the first quarter here. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And the Raptors making a change here. Sims has checked in.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pirtle. Second personal. First team foul.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dick. 14 points for him last game against Houston.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
5 on the clock. And it's Gilliard missing. And so it's Brooklyn. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back with you shortly. here for Brooklyn. Pass to Brooks. Here's Smooth. Kessler with a rebound.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Dick. Jakob Poeltl out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Cam Thomas. Here's Dick. No points yet. Back to Poeltl. Clock at 4. Fires it. Nice touch on the bank shot.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Poeltl's got great hands.
Did you know that Jakob Poeltl's parents were both elite volleyball players?
Yes, B.A., that makes a lot of sense. Another game where height and reach are a factor. So this is where he gets those instincts.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had 46 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset. And will to win.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Here's Kessler, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
A minute 39 left in the first half. Count it. He's got 10.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Toronto has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Pass to Thomas. Claxton with a rebound.
And they just continue to dominate the boards. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First personal foul. Team's 5th foul.
Free throw dropped for Johnson.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Gordon, he's checked in for Poeltl. That one misses. Toronto trailing. A minute 6 left in the second. Thomas passes to Kessler. Pulls up on the wing. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Smooth, and he converts the layup. Smooth's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Arthur, Brooks defending. Here's Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
Sims, he's checked in for Toronto, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Smooth. Outside Johnson. Pass to Smooth. Now here's Claxton. He's covered by Kessler.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Raptors.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job.